three cases of coronavirus came to the fore in India, the demand for N95 masks to prevent the deadly airborne virus has surged.
And as the infection spreads across the world, the demand for face masks and sanitizers has shot up in India as well, while surgical masks are already in short supply in China.
Recently, since the demand has risen for facial masks, that led to shortages. So researchers have found a way to reuse these existing facial masks, and we will find out how it's done. Welcome to a fresh episode of Scientific Engineer, and in this episode we will discuss how graphene is making its way to help tackle few coronavirus problems. 200 times stronger than steel and lighter than paper, graphene is often considered as a wonder material. You may have probably heard about it. It could completely change our world. Graphene made big news in 2004 and covered in news since then.
A global race for graphene.
You know, it's not just limited to one little thing.
One
It
of the
seems to be
greatest
extraordinary.
discoveries of the
Graphene could be
21st
the
century.
key to a lot of mind-blowing technology.
But that was almost 15 years ago, and slowly it started disappearing from the media, since there were many practical problems associated with graphene. Up until recently, our beloved graphene started buzz when researchers used it to battle coronavirus. The story begins in 2004 when Professor Sir Andrei Geim and Professor Sir Kostya Novoselov of the University of Manchester discovered and isolated a single atomic layer of carbon for the first time. The pair received Nobel Prize in Physics in 2010 in recognition of their breakthrough. This was the discovery of graphene. Now let's talk coronavirus. To curb the COVID-19 pandemic, health officials are recommending that citizens wear masks in public, especially in the situations where physical distancing is difficult or is impossible. While any mask is better than no mask at all, the consensus is that the surgical masks made from non-woven polymer fibers are among the best types available. Such masks do, however, have limitations. While they help prevent viruses from entering the wearer's nose and mouth, the virus-laden droplets tend to remain on the mask. This means that the mask must either be discarded after each use or sterilized before reuse. Neither option is attractive, since polymer-based masks are difficult to sterilize even with steam, while discarding them poses an environmental challenge. One possible solution lies in making masks that are super hydrophobic, meaning that they strongly repel aqueous liquids. So, could a graphene coating make surgical masks easier to sterilize and reuse? According to a team of researchers at the Hong Kong Polytechnic University, or PolyU, the answer is yes. Led by Guijian Li of PolyU's Industrial and Systems Engineering Department, the team developed a laser manufacturing process that deposits a few layers of carbon sheet onto commercially available non-woven masks. The coating makes the mask super hydrophobic, which reduces the chances of infectious drops adhering to them, while graphene's strong light absorption properties make it possible to sterilize even with the exposure of sunlight. Graphene is super hydrophobic. It is self-cleaning, like a lotus leaf. Indeed, water droplets freely roll off the surface of the mask before they have time to adhere to it. Another profit, the researchers say, is that they can sterilize their graphene-coated masks simply by exposing them to sunlight for 40 to 100 seconds. This is possible because graphene absorbs over 95% of light across the solar spectrum of 300 to 2500 nanometers. So the coated mask quickly increase in temperature, reaching 70 degrees Celsius after 40 seconds of solar illumination and over 80 degrees Celsius after 100 seconds. That is high enough to inactivate most types of viruses, meaning that the mask can be safely reused. This was our take on the use of graphene in COVID-19 treatment. What do you think we should cover in the next video? Leave your suggestions as comments. See you in the next one. Happy sciencing!